Bond 24 officially announced today as Spectre, and I love this.
Love that title.
Spectre.
Spectre!
This is his new Bond song.
Everybody is the Spectre!
Okay, that's like Bond : Spinal Tap. That's like
This is Spectre Tap.
I just debuted my new Spectre song, and you're comparing it to
Big
Spinal
Bottom Bond. Big Bottom. So we were talking about fandom. You are probably The Office's big. We're Bond fans, but you're the biggest.
Yeah, I mean, I love this.
biggest.
I love that they finally, look, there was a big rights issue for years. Spectre hasn't been in the movies for over 30 years now, about 30 odd years. I believe the last time Blofeld appeared in the movie officially was For Your Eyes Only, Never Say Never Again, which came out in, I believe, 82, 83, was non-canon, and that's a long story. In fact, I believe there's a documentary all about it, but it's finally, now we're getting Spectre back, and I joked that Timberlake better be doing the song bringing Spectre back.
Should we talk about Blofeld?
Well, let's talk about the cast first.
All
Let's
right.
tell the folks who's in the movie. We have Christoph Waltz, 2-time Academy Award winner, taking a little break from showing up for Tarantino to play a character called Oberhauser. And the rumor is that this is his John Harrison to make a Star Trek Into Darkness reference, and that he's really Ernst Stavro Blofeld. The other casting includes Monica Bellucci.
Who is so beautiful.
And I love that they cast a middle-aged woman as a Bond girl. She's, I think, 43, 44 now,
Bond
and she's
woman.
smoking.
She is. Tell the people what they might have seen her in.
The Matrix sequels, Brotherhood of the Wolf, and
if you're very unlucky, like myself, Irreversible.
that's right. And that was really, in a lot of ways, that was one of the movies that put her on the map.
It did, yeah.
And she's a fantastic actress, sexy as hell.
She was in the original Bram Stoker's Dracula as
That's
one
right.
of
She
the,
played one
one
of
of
the
the-
brides.
One of the brides.
Yeah.
Her character is named Lucia Sciarra. Leah Seydoux plays who you would know from Blue's the Warmest Color and Ghost Protocol, plays Madeline Swan. Andrew Scott Moriarty from TV Sherlock is a character named Denby, and apparently he's going to be an antagonist of some kind.
That's
And Dave
surprising.
Bautista is Mr. Hinks.
Do you love that Batista is like the breakout star of the year? He's in Guardians, like the biggest domestic film of the year. As Drax, and now he's in a Bond. As probably a modern day Jaws.
Yeah,
We just
that's the
lost
thing. They're
Jaws.
trying to. I know, Jaws, R.I.P. Yeah, but they're trying to create another iconic henchman along the lines of a Jaws or an Odd Job. Now, here's the
Are they
interesting
gonna have
thing.
a hat?
I hope so. Well, Dave Bautista, they start filming Monday, and so this kind of looks like what they're going to look like. There are some official photos up there. He's got a kind of a cool looking kind of beard thing going on, and his head's kind of shaved. And then Christoph Waltz is clean shaven, so he looks like Christoph Waltz. And of course, recurring cast members: Ben Whishaw back as Q, Ray Fiennes is the new M, Naomi Harris back as Miss Moneypenny. And of course, Daniel Craig back as Bond, and Sam Mendes back to direct. Now, here I want to read the official plot synopsis because this will lead to a little something I want to ask you guys about. Now, official plot synopsis, and I quote: "A cryptic message from Bond's past sends him on a trail to uncover a sinister organization. While M battles political forces to keep the Secret Service alive, Bond peels back the layers of deceit to reveal the terrible truth behind Spectre."
Spectre! Spectre! Okay, I'm done. For now.
Right.
For now.
So, for now, but we have another year and a half of this.
You'll get to hear this song plenty of times.
It starts filming Monday, December 5th, I believe, and then it comes out next November, 2015. It's the 24th Bond film. So,
I don't want to see any movies in 2015, by the way.
I know.
They're
Oh
all
my
going to
God.
suck.
So my question to you is, we have a cryptic thing from Bond's past. The Secret Service, MI6, fighting for its survival against, ostensibly, I guess, political forces. And now this new, it sounds like the rise of this sinister organization.
Rising up to the challenge of their rival.
That's right. He's been saying all morning that I've been ostensibly paraphrasing Eye of the Tiger whenever I talk about Spectre.
It's their synopsis, right? So
That's right.
somebody is an Eye of the Tiger fan.
Well, my question
And then
to
we
you
get the
guys
training
is,
sequence.
Yeah.
is basically Spectre. That was in Skyfall. They had
That's
this.
true. They have the training
true.
sequence.
Spectre, the movie, basically James Bond's Winter Soldier, Captain America Winter Soldier. We have cryptic thing from the past. Well, that's Winter Soldier, that's Bucky. This organization, Hydra, Spectre, and then MI6 fighting for survival, basically S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it just kind of sounds like, could this be their Winter Soldier?
Sure. I mean, I like the idea of a cryptic message from the past, though,
Well,
because
what do you
I'm
think that
like,
could be?
did somebody hide a message?
Skittles.
No, Mr. Bond. All your wine is gone. I think it's tied to his parents because one of the
Yeah.
shooting locations is Austria, and where they film all those kind of like skiing sequences in the past Bond
Yeah.
films. And Skyfall, they went back to the lodge
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they made reference to his parents there. Casino Royale was basically how he came to be. Doesn't kind of stand to reason now. And we actually saw his parents' grave in Skyfall.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like it's something like a letter or
We made you, Mr. Bond.
something that he hasn't seen or hasn't found and then discovers it, which means that it's actually a Spider-Man.
Here's something I don't know about
right.
Bond, so tell me, please educate me. Is his name James Bond, or is that the name that MI6 gave him?
No, that's his name.
007 is the
Is
name.
the name
Is
that-
the
is code name.
So like, it's not like a double code name. Like, we're not gonna find out his parents are actually like,
No.
Judy and Chuck.
No,
Well-
unless what they
From
wanted.
Sioux City, Iowa.
I mean, they would be entirely, and I don't think they would.
They would be
They
screwing with
they
canon
would
big
be entirely reworking.
Right.
Like people have
Yeah.
talked about
I mean,
that idea.
Always the
Yeah.
the fan idea that this is a
code name.
a code name that's given on to new guys.
Which means that all kinds of different people could play James Bond in the future.
Right,
It wouldn't
right.
be tied to having to be this one guy. But no, I mean, originally that's his name, and then his code name is 007.
Yeah, his name, I think it's James Andrew Bond or something like that. And his parents, his mom was Swiss and his dad was Scottish, and they got killed in a ski accident when he was a little boy.
So why there's so much skiing in Bond? Because that's sad.
Yeah.
Well, you
Like
always got to
stuff-
remind him of that.
Yeah,
Well, I
stuff
mean, maybe
skiing.
that's how it happens. Maybe he finds his dad's skis and has a little flashback. And
No,
finds
I-
something written on the ski saying,
Skittles.
What is where are the
I don't know.
Skittles
I don't know. I'm getting
Munchies.
so far off track here.
but basically, I mean, could we be looking at Spectre being part of MI6? Do you think
like
they're
Hydra
Yeah.
infiltrating?
I could see that there might be a specter of that.
no?
No, but I mean seriously, like
If I
it
had
does-
the bell, I'd ding it.
The way that synopsis works actually sounds a lot like the Captain America synopsis,
Yeah.
and so it makes me feel like you might be right on with at least their sinister workings within MI6. I still don't feel great, like personally, like about Ralph Fiennes being 100% like good in this universe. Like I don't think. I think he could potentially be.
We don't
He's
trust
the
that
Red
end.
Skull?
I don't trust him. I don't know. I think it's going to take this movie to make me trust him or not. Like.
Well, he
How
was
do you
definitely
feel-
kind of set up as kind of
Yeah.
like an antagonist in the last movie, and
Right.
then there was the switcheroo when they had the big shootout in the courthouse, and he took one trying to save them.
But what if
Yeah.
it wasn't really a switcheroo? What if he is an
What-
antagonist
what
overall?
is?
We don't know. I mean, it's
Interesting.
all.
We'll
What
see.
do you guys think about Moneypenny?
No opinion.
Yeah.
I love Naomi Harris, and I think it's great. I thought she and Craig had good chemistry in the last one. I'm curious to see like how much action will she see as a field agent again, or is she, because she shot James Bond, now pretty much on desk duty?
I
or,
don't want her to be the Moneypenny behind a desk.
Yeah.
I really don't. I want Moneypenny to be a little more active than that.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be though, and they established that last time. She
Yeah.
kind of had to do the thing,
Yeah.
that James was walking her through. But yeah, I think she's going to be more.
Which one do you think is the doomed Bond girl? Because there's always one. Is it Leah Seydoux? Or is it Monica Bellucci? I think it might be
think
Bellucci.
Bellucci.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's.
They
biting
seem
it.
to always whack the brunette, the swarthy one. Like you had
can't trust
Katerina, what's her face from Casino Royale, And then you had, although no, because Olga made it through Quantum of Solace and Gemma was the one who got it.
Oh, true.
That's right. They switched it up, killed the redhead.
Flip the script on the freedom tip.
That's right. That's an inside reference here at IGN.
Somebody's dying, possibly all of them.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody. That would be the biggest bummer ending to Bond ever. Than a whole new cast.
All right. So we'll see if this is indeed James Bond's Winter Soldier, but it certainly kind of smells like it has a slate of aroma of
Smells
that.
like Skittles.